Hi friends, my name is Olga and I'm so excited to show you how to make probably the world's easiest cake. It's the Ukrainian Wafer Cake, and we really only need like 4 ingredients, which is amazing, right? Probably the strangest ingredient are these wafer sheets. Means we don't have to make the actual layers for the cake, which is wonderful. So we got to get these. Then we have butter, nice Kerrygold butter, walnuts, roasted, still cooling, and then a can of dulce de leche. Really take a can of condensed milk, boil it for 3 hours, take it out, make sure there's always water covering the can, at a low heat on a simmer, and that's it. And you have homemade dulce de leche. So the first thing we want to do is measure out 200 grams of butter, and we want it to be not cold out of the fridge, but also not melted. So this texture right here is actually perfect. So it's still cold. You can work with it. It's malleable, almost like clay. Let's see, 200. Perfect. Messy stuff. Let me get a towel. We got our butter. Put the butter to the side. Don't need that. Then you don't really need the scale because we're just going to use the whole can. We do want to probably open it to have that ready. The cake comes together very quickly because we're just assembling and mixing things. So let's put the cream here. And then I'm very excited to use my wireless. And then boop. And then look at this magic. Always have a spatula because will sort of stop periodically and scrape and scrape and scrape. So yeah, this beautiful butter, we just want to mix it until it's nice and airy. I'll show you what that looks like, and that's it. Okay, that's what we want the butter to look like. So we can now start adding dulce de leche. We'll be adding just like a tablespoon, maybe a couple tablespoons at a time. So no more, because we want to make sure it's incorporated properly. That first batch is incorporated. We can add more. Can we? Oh, wow. Okay, so we have our buttercream. Let's get our layers. Okay, so these wafers you can find pretty much at any Middle Eastern, Eastern European grocer. 120. I have this recipe written down. I should really remember this, but I don't. Let me check. 120 grams of buttercream per layer. So let's do our first layer. And the easiest thing to do is to put your buttercream bowl on a scale, turn it on, and then measure out 120 grams of buttercream. This is an important step. You want to almost like glue them. Last thing to do is the nuts. If you don't like walnuts, you can use pecans. Walnuts are traditional, but you can do whatever you want. Honestly, you could do hazelnuts, cashews, all sorts of nuts. So this is like the old school way, breaking up nuts, I guess. So you put them on a cutting board, and then use a rolling pin, and you go. A little messy, but it's okay. I'm gonna have to vacuum anyway, so no one's in here. And I just like to press it into while the buttercream hasn't like set up in the fridge. I like to push these in so that when you take a bite, the nuts don't just like kind of fly off. This cake is better and better and better and better with every day it sits in the fridge. Look at that. So pretty. That's it. This is the world's easiest cake. It's about 20 minutes total, I think, which is not bad for a whole cake. And then the worst part is just waiting to eat it. You want to put it in the fridge for at least like 12 hours. So I just make it in the evening and then eat it the next morning, like in 12 hours or so. It's so good for, yes, I eat cake for breakfast. That's my secret to happiness. All right, bye guys. Thanks for coming. All right, it's been 12 hours. Or overnight, I think it may be. It's been like 16. Anyway, as I said yesterday, this cake just gets better the longer it sits in the fridge. So you don't, you can make it in like a day or two, or honestly even 3 days ahead of time. It just, the flavors keep, I don't know, doing their magic. And yeah, so I'm so excited. I've been craving this forever. And so yeah, let's just give it a go. Put it down. And then this is pretty rich. I'm gonna cut a huge slice. Whoa. For how easy this cake is, it looks so impressive. So yeah, oh my god, excited to try it. And some of the nuts will fall off, but because we pressed it yesterday while the buttercream was still setting, the nuts for the most part are all staying. Okay, there goes nothing. I mean, I know it's delicious, I've made it a million times, but yeah. I don't even like caramel. And this cake is buttery, nutty, caramelly, sweet, but not too sweet. The walnuts give it a little crunch, and the wafers are still, because this type of buttercream, there's another type that's with heavy cream and it's a lot more kind of wet and it soaks up the layers. This one keeps the wafers still kind of crunchy too, so if you like that, this is the perfect cake for you. But yeah, it's just, I'm gonna get for a little bit because it's amazing. But yeah, Ukrainian wafer cake, be like my grandma and make this cake. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm excited to share more Ukrainian recipes with you. Bye!